I'll check the feed. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going.
Got it. Shalom, shalom. Can you hear me? Shalom, shalom. All right, all right. My preface precept is in the book of Acts, chapter 17. My preface precept is in the book of Acts, chapter 17, verses 16 through Acts chapter 17, verse 16 through 18. You know what? Acts 17, verse 16 through 20. My preface precept is in the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 16 through, let me say that right. Acts 17, verse 16 through 20. And it reads, "Now, while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry." 17th verse. "Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews and with the devout persons, and in the market daily with them that met with him." 18th verse, Acts 17. "Then certain philosophers of the Epicureans, of the Stoics, encountered him and said, What will this babbler say? Some, he seemeth to be a setter forth of strange gods, because he preached unto them Yahweh Shai and the resurrection." Verse 19, Acts 17. And they took him and brought him unto Areopagus, saying, May we know what this new doctrine whereof you speaketh is. Last but not least, Acts 17, verse 20. "For you bringeth certain strange things to our ears. We would know therefore what these things mean." That was the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 16 through 20. Before we get started, I want to give all praise and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, that ruled well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful 144,000 elect men, saints, and the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters listening to me that's in this truth, to you I say shalom. It's your brother Kawas with King.
Shalom.
Coming at y'all with another quick lesson in this truth, Israel. 24/7, 365. This is what we do to get you in the mood. Kwam Yasharala. Rise, Israel. We got next, baby. Any day now, guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it. The two most important things you'll ever know in this truth is the name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Esau Edom is a so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister, Hebrew big brother, Esau Edom. We are Jacob of the Bible. Once again, hope the lessons edifying and to the point. This is Friday Night Live Camp. Y'all don't know. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly. Yahweh Shai to the missiles fly. The tortilla chip or the dip. That Maxine Waters or the guillotine, you better repent and come into this truth. We be the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Once again, hope the lesson edifying and to the point. We're going to go to Malachi chapter 3, start at verse 11, Malak. Malachi 3
and
verse 11.
And I will rebuke the devourer of. So let me start over. This is Malachi 3 and 11. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sake.
Right. The devourer is Esau Edom, so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister Hebrew big brother, Esau Edom. We are Jacob of the Bible. The devourer is the devil. The devil the Bible speaks of. Esau Edom, America, with a triple K. Modern day Basra, Timon, Mount Seir, Egypt, Nineveh, Sodom and Gomorrah. He's going to rebuke the devourer for our sake, as well as those missiles are the devourer. He's going to rebuke them from destroying and killing the elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Read that again, Malak.
It's Malachi 3 and 11. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes.
Right.
Keep going.
Yep.
And he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground.
Right. And the ground is the truth. Is us men. We're the ground. We're the earth. We're the kingdom. The devourer, Esau Edom, the devourer, the missiles, will not, will not destroy the fruits of your ground. Lord willing, we're part of that number, that we will not be destroyed when the missiles fly. We will not be destroyed during Jacob's trouble and medical martial law and civil unrest. Lord willing, we're part of that number that will be delivered out of World War III and provided for during Jacob's trouble. Go ahead, Malak.
Go ahead. Neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 12. And all nations shall call you blessed.
Right. All nations will call us blessed in the new kingdom. And prior to that as well, because before the missiles fly during Jacob's trouble, Lord willing, we're part of that number. I'm part of that number. We're going to get some supernatural power prior to the missiles. So they're going to call us blessed prior to the missiles fly, during Jacob's trouble, and in the new kingdom. Read that again, Malak.
God. This is Malachi 3 and 12. And all nations shall call you blessed.
Right.
For ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts.
That's right. That delightsome land will be the new kingdom. We're looking forward to the new kingdom. The new kingdom, living forever and ever, immortal, can't die, won't die. As you drink the water, you get younger. As you breathe the air, you get healthier. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 13. Your words have been stout against me.
Right. The Christians. You unbelieving ass niggas. You backsliders. You wanna be. You cowards. You scaredy cats. You prosperity gospel loving ass Christians. You seize your bourgeois lovers. Your words has been stout against the Most High Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, as well as the men that are on the highways and byways week in and week out with the beards, the Bibles, and the garments. Go ahead, Malak.
Saith the Lord. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee?
Right. You call on Caesar Borgia. That's what you said. Call on Ahia, Ashaya, Yahuwah, Yeshua, Jehovah, Yahweh. That's what you said. You unbeliever, you backslider, you scoffer, you hater, you scaredy cat, you America with a triple K lover. Go ahead, Malak.
That's verse 14. Ye have said, it is vain to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yes, that's how you feel when you heard this truth. When you heard the brother on the highways and byways, your family members that's in this truth, the men of great millstone and the men of like doctrine. When you heard this truth, you didn't like it. It was, read that again, Malak Salaki.
This is Malachi 3 and 14. Ye have said, it is vain to serve Yahweh.
Right, it's vain to serve him for what we're hearing from you. Missiles, chariots, angels. You don't like Esau Edom. You don't say Jesus. You don't eat pork. You got to grow your beard. We're hard on women.
Especially the when it comes to prophecy, as far as like the destruction, the famine. loving Esau and stuff like that, they really hate that because, I mean, for one, when it comes to the destruction, they believe America is heaven on earth. Like these things like that happened in Venezuela.
Right.
They coming over here. They don't think that what happened in Venezuela can happen here. Or
Right.
it is gonna happen here. You see what I'm saying? So they don't believe that because they think America's heaven on earth, and they believe Esau made it so. So they look at Esau like he God. So why wouldn't we love Esau too? That's how they look at it. Like you gotta love Esau, but they don't understand.
Right. To back up that verse 11, at the final precept, where it said, I will rebuke the devourer for your sake. Malachi 3 and 11 led me to Isaiah 14. I'm going to go right to the point. Isaiah 14 and 23. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, referring to America. I will sweep it with the besom of destruction. That's the missiles. The missiles are a devourer. Esau Edom is also a devourer. Let's also go to Isaiah 54 and 17. Isaiah 54 and 17. Malachi 3 and 11 led me to Isaiah 14 and 23. Isaiah 14 and 23 led me to Isaiah 54 and 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. That devourer, Esau Edom, is a weapon form. That missile is a weapon form, will not prosper. Those missiles is a weapon form that will not prosper. Esau's new order is a weapon form that will not prosper. And every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment, you shall condemn in these last days. You niggas, backsliders, Esau Edom's mouth, you blasphemers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, point blank period. That's good to know. And their righteousness and right standing with our power is of me, says the Lord Yahweh. Back to Malachi, where you at?
We still at 14.
Malachi 3 and 14.
Second line says, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance?
Right. What profit have we kept? Like you go from the truth back to Christianity, or you go from Christianity to the truth, then you don't like the truth. What profit is it? The profit is deliverance, salvation, provision, righteousness, immortality, wisdom, honor, a relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, Malak.
And that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts.
Right. That's how you act when you get into this truth. You Christians are also mournful, full of worry, fear, concern, because you expect you think it's about prosperity. It's not about prosperity. It's about prophecy. So you Christians are mournful, full of mourn. And you that come into this truth, you take the sweet, but it's bitter to your belly. When you got to die daily, read like a madman, study like a madman, die daily to your flesh. Have confidence and boldness in the face of your enemy. That's bitter to you unbelievers. Go ahead, Malak.
God, it's 15. And now we call the proud happy.
Right, now we call the proud happy. You Christians are proud. Esau Edom is proud. So we call you happy. You Christians ain't happy. You Edomites ain't happy. Go ahead, Malak.
Yeah, they that work wickedness are upset.
Or set up.
Right. Set up.
Those that work wickedness are set up at the top. Esau Edom, the Christians, Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, Deacon Dildo, making $20 million a year, $5 million a year. But you're set up, but you're the wicked. You're full of mourn and unbelief. You're not a man, Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon. You're not a woman, female Christian. Real women are feminine, modest, docile, in submission. They call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They wear dresses below their knee. They braid their own hair. They wear head wraps. Real men have a beard if he could grow one. Real men study and call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, Malak.
Yeah. They that tip Yahweh are even delivered.
Right. Delivered. That's what they believe. Go ahead, Malak.
16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another.
Right. We are the ones that fear the Lord. We speak one to another daily. Through the videos, through conversations, through text messages, through articles. Go ahead, Malak.
And the Lord hearkened and heard it.
That's right. He heard the conversations of the elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. He heard our conversation. He heard our prayer. He heard our lamenting, our vexation. The scripture says in Peter, what manner of persons ought you to be in holy conversation and godliness? Think on these things. Go ahead, Malak.
And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord.
The scriptures, the Bible, a book of remembrance, reminding. My spirit goes to that sitcom, My Wife and Kids. He said, rememberable. Inside joke, something like that. A book of remembrance, memorable, something like that, was written for us, the elect, those that conversate daily in this truth, that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who's vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, who desires a new kingdom, who prophesies the downfall of America. A book of remembrance was written for us because he heard our prayer, our conversation. Go ahead, Malak.
Continuing in Matthew Masalaki, Malachi 3 and 16, the latter end. And that thought upon his name.
And we think upon his name daily. We think upon his name daily. Call Halayim La, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Arakak Quadash, Shemai, the Patlanaya, Aida, Babakusha, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Arakak Quadash. Go ahead, Malak.
It's verse 17. And they shall be mine, saith
That's
the Lord
right.
of hosts.
We are his. According to, I believe, John 17. We, the elect men, the 1/3 men, women, and children, those whose names are written in the Lamb's Book of Life. We are his. We're separated from the bunch. We're sanctified. And Lord willing, he will rebuke the devourer, Esau Edom, and those missiles for our sake. Babak Kushah.
And that day I will make up my jewels.
And he's doing that now. He's making up his jewels. He's building a government. That third temple is being built. The house of David is being resurrected. Go ahead, Malak.
And I will spread them.
Spare.
I will spare them.
He's going to spare us during Jacob's trouble. He's going to spare us when those missiles fly. Go ahead, Malak.
As a man spareth his own son that serveth him.
Right. 18, Malachi 3, verse 18.
Then shall ye return.
Right, and we have returned. We're back. Where they get a load of me. Go ahead, Malak.
And
hey, Princess, that's right. We got next in rulership on planet Earth. The Israelites, we got next, Princess. That's right. Shalom, young king. Go ahead. We're in Malachi 3, verse 18.
It's Malachi 3 and 18. Then shall ye return.
Like I said, we're back. That exceeding great army is on their feet. The breath is back in us. We got the name. We got our strength, our power, our mind right. Our confidence is back. We know who we are. We know who our enemy is. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, the devil the Bible speaks of. Go ahead, Malak.
And discern between righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth not him.
So between the righteous and the wicked, we know to determine, Most High is going to determine between the righteous and the wicked. You black prosperity gospel loving Christians, you out of order family members, you pastor pervert, Bishop Bacon, you're the wicked. Calling on Caesar Bourget, eating swine's flesh, hoping America get better, voting The Most High is going to discern between the righteous and the wicked. You read that last part, Malak?
It says between him that serveth Yahweh
between him that serveth Yahweh, the elect and the 1/3,
and him that serveth him not.
You unbelievers, you scoffers, you haters, you black white supremacists, you prosperity gospel loving Christians. You don't serve Yahweh. He's going to discern between the righteous and the wicked. He's doing that now. He's making up his jewels. He's building his government, the house of David. That third temple is being resurrected. That was Malachi 3, verse 11 through 18. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 5.
Ecclesiastes 5.
Yep. Shalom everybody on the comment board. Y'all Bashim Yah Shabarakatah. Barakatah be you and your household. Shalom. Ecclesiastes 5.
Start from the top.
Let me get it, Salak. You're a little ahead of me. Let me get it. Okay. Ecclesiastes 5. Right to the point. Verse 6 and 7, Malak.
6 and 7, all right.
Ecclesiastes 5, verse 6 and 7.
This is Ecclesiastes 5, 5 and 6. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
And that's what you Christians are doing. You're calling your flesh to sin. Calling on Caesar Borgia. Calling on Ahia, Ashaya, Yeshua, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Jehovah. You're causing your flesh to sin. Saying that swine's flesh is okay. You can wear pants. You can eat whatever you want as long as you pray on it. That all we got to do is vote and come together and we can change things. You're allowing your mouth to cause your flesh to sin.
God. Neither say thou before the angel.
Right now, don't say this. The angel's here, but don't say this. You already do. Go ahead, Malak.
That it was an error.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't an error. You believe what you say. You believe in Caesar Borgia. You believe in Dalai Lama Buddha, Ahia, Ashaya, Yeshua, Yahuwah. You believe in America. You believe in Esau Edom. You believe in you. You believe in prosperity. You believe what Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon is telling you. No, it wasn't an error. Go ahead, Malak.
Wherefore shall Yahweh be angry at thy voice.
So that's why he's angry at you. Because you're saying things that cause your flesh to sin. Saying it's an error. You believe what you say. Now the Most High's mad at you. You don't like it. You don't know why. Why prosperity ain't coming. Why America ain't getting better. Why shit's falling apart. Go ahead, because the Most High's mad at you. According to Scripture. Go ahead, Malak.
And destroy the work of thy hands.
And that's what he's doing. He's destroying the work of your hands because you in error with your words and your prayer life and who you call on. Where you at?
Verse 7.
Ecclesiastes 5 and 7.
For in the multitude of dreams and many words there are also divers vanities.
Right.
But fear thou Yahweh.
So regardless of what you think about, what you're going through, you better fear the Most High. You better fear Yahweh, Al-Ashadya, demon-like power. Before that devourer, Esau Edom, and those missiles get your ass. That was Ecclesiastes 5, 6, and 7. Let's go to Psalms 121 from the top. The book of Psalms, chapter 121 from the top.
That's Psalms 121, verse 1.
Yeah, let me catch it with you.
All right.
I'm trying to get my watermelon to work. Like, I think it's frozen still and shit. All right, I'm ready. Go ahead.
I will lift up mine eyes upon the hills.
Unto the hill.
To the hill.
Go ahead, read it again.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Con. This is Psalms 121 verse 1. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
We're lifting up our eyes up to the hills, the heavens. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're lifting our eyes up to the hills every day. Go ahead, Malak.
From whence cometh my help?
Our help comes from Yahweh, the hill. He said, it's like I'm having a hard time wording it. It'll come back to me. But we look to the hill for where our help comes, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He says, I will come out of my, how does it go? I will come out of, Go ahead, Malak, verse 2. Psalms 121, verse 2.
Con. My help cometh from the Lord.
Point blank period. My help, your help, our help, the elect men, hopeful elect men, the 1/3. Our help comes from the Most High Yahweh. Point blank period. Not from our guns, our bunker, not from what we know, what we got. My father is the chief of police. I don't give a damn. My uncle worked for the Defense Department. I don't give a damn. Our helps come from our power, Yahweh. Point blank period. He said, I will come out of my sanctuary to punish thee. Go ahead, Malak. I'm going to look for that. Go ahead, Malak.
Which made heaven and earth.
Right. Yahweh made heaven and earth. Through Yahweh shot. And the elect men. That's who we look to. A power, a melanated man with a beard, an afro, and attitude, who's coming back to deliver us out of World War III and what the world called a UFO. It's not a UFO. It's a chariot. His name is Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let me hold that. Psalms 60. Psalms 121 and 2.
Con.
Psalms 121 and 2 led me to Psalm 60, verse 9. Who will bring me into the strong city? That strong city is America with a triple K. I'm in Psalm 60, verse 9. Who will lead me into Edom? America. Will not you, verse 10, will not you, O Yahweh, which has cast us off, and you, O Yahweh, which did not go out with your armies? Verse 11, give us help from trouble. We depend on him. We lean on him for our help. Deliver us from trouble. Babah Kushah. For vain is the help of man. For vain is the help of man. Verse 12, Psalm 60. Through Yahweh we shall do valiantly. We will win. Will you lean on Yahweh? Will you look to the hills from where your help comes? For he is that shall tread down our enemies. That was Psalm 60, verse 9 through 12. Back to Psalms 121, verse 2.
Verse 3.
Verse 3.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Right, in these last days, we're going to stay locked in, 10 toes down, not double-minded, focused, circumspect, on point, lively, excited, enthusiastic, courageous, bold, cocky, in the face of our enemy. Go ahead, Malak.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Who keeps us? Our power, Yahweh. That's who keeps us. Who we look to in the hills from where our help comes. Yahweh. Go ahead, Malak.
Come on, this verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua don't get tired like you do. I don't know why I wasn't getting them. My straw ain't in here. I'm about to drink it this way. Yeah, he doesn't slumber or sleep. That's good to know. That our power doesn't slumber or sleep. I get tired, you get tired. Not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, Malak.
Behold.
Behold.
This 5. Salak. This 5. This Psalms 121 and verse 5. The Lord is thy keeper, and the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
That's right. Shade is protection. He's our keeper and our shade, our protection. From the devourer, we read about in Malachi 3 and 11. From the missiles, from Esau Edom, from civil unrest, from manufactured famine, from no job, from that temptation that's coming on the whole earth. Revelations 3 and 10.
This is Psalm 21. This Psalms 121 and 6. The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Right, because of the shade, the protection. Go ahead, Malak.
Nor the moon by night.
Right.
Verse 7. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He's going to preserve us, keep us, protect us from all evil. Eve beginning, ill, bad times. We're in evil times, bad times now. He's going to protect us from the bad times that are coming. Lord Willing reported that number. Read that again, Malak.
This Psalms 121 and verse 7. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
Whoa, that's good to know. The water Yahweh shall for preserving us from all evil. Go ahead, Malak.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Whoa, your soul. He will preserve your soul as well. Your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your soul, your spirit will be delivered into what the world calls a UFO. Lord Willing reported that number. He's going to preserve our soul as well in these last days. Keep us focused, on point. Keeping that zeal, that appetite, that desire, that hunger. Go ahead, Malak.
This verse 8. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy going in.
Once again, that's our lifestyle. He's going to preserve our soul, our going in and coming out. What we do, how we do it, where we go, what we do. We walk by the Spirit, not by the flesh. When you're in His truth, in His knowledge, we live by the Spirit. Go ahead, Malak. The Spirit is willing and the flesh is weak. Go ahead, Malak.
From this time forth and even forevermore.
From this time forward, even forevermore. That's the new kingdom. We will be led by Him, preserved by Him, kept by Him. Lord Willing reported that number. And we're looking forward to being kept forever and ever and preserved forever and ever in the new kingdom. That was Psalms 121 from the top. Let's go to Isaiah 41. Isaiah 41. Let's see here. Start at verse 8, Malak. We're going to go to verse 14. So Isaiah 41, verse 8. Go ahead, Malak.
But thou, Israel, art my servant.
That's right. We are servants of the Most High. The Israelite men, the ones that are men, women, and children. We are servants of the Most High Yahweh. We serve Him. He's in sales. I'm in management. No, I'm in sales. He's in management. We serve Him. We minister to Him. Go ahead, Malak.
Go ahead. Jacob, Jacob whom I've chosen.
Yes, He chose Jacob, Esau. You hate that, don't you, you damn devil? He chose Jacob, Yaquah, over you, damn devils. Over you, Ishmael, Amalek, Moab, Japheth, Ammon. He chose Jacob, Yaquah. Go ahead, Malak. You better be excited that you're an Israelite. You better thank the Most High. You're an Israelite. You could be an Edomite. You could be a Moabite. You could be Amalek. You could be Ishmael, Elon. Read that again, Malak, one more time from the top.
Sure. This is Isaiah 41 and verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant.
Right.
Jacob whom I've chosen.
Woo!
the seed of Abraham.
The seed of Abraham. Go ahead, Malak.
Con, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Verse 9.
Oh, my friend. Woo! So if Abraham, our father, is his friend, what about his seeds? The elect men. Go ahead, Malak.
Con, this is verse 9. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of earth.
Right. That's that diaspora. When he cursed us. He's taking us from the ends of the earth. We're from the east side. Tel Aviv, Bethlehem, Jerusalem. That's where we're from. That's the ends of the earth. Go ahead, Malak. Well, that's the beginning. The west side, where we're at, is the end. He brought us from the east to the west. Some are still over there, scattered abroad, diaspora. Go ahead, Malak. That was part of the curse. Go ahead, Malak.
And called thee from the chief men thereof.
Right. Go ahead.
And said unto thee, Thou art my servant.
For the chief men, the Edomites. And among all these men and women and people that are above us, he called us out of that. Go ahead, Malak.
I have chosen thee.
Chose, point blank, period. He chose us, the Israelites, Jacob.
And not cast thee away. Verse 10.
The water for not casting us away. We're still here. Go ahead, Malak.
God is verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
That's right. No worries, no fear, no concern, because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is with us. Fear thou not, for I am with thee in these last days, in these evil times. He's going to rebuke the devourer for our sake. Go ahead, Malak.
Be not dismayed.
Be not dismayed, overwhelmed, perplexed, confused, run amok.
For I am thy God.
Point blank, period. He's
power.
our power. Who we look to the hills from where our help comes from. He will preserve us forever, according to scripture.
I will strengthen thee.
Right, we need strength in these last days. Dealing with bad decisions. Dealing with the American nigger woman. Dealing with out-of-order family members. Pastor pervert. And these LGBTQIA people. Esau, Edom, and the other nations. We need strength. Bad food, bad water.
Fake food.
What you say?
Fake food.
Fake food.
Fake meat.
Fake meat.
Talking about fake. They got lab-grown chickens now.
What type of shit is that?
Because of Bill Gates. Now you gotta look at the packages and see if it's let's say U.S. hatched.
That's right. Yep.
That's
sure
crazy.
does. Kill gates of hell.
Yep.
This nigga. We need strength. By his mercies, we are not consumed. 5G coming off our phones and shit. Go ahead, chemtrails. Concrete messing up your back. The earth can't grow. No fruit trees. Go ahead, Malak.
For I am thy God, and I will strengthen thee.
Right.
Yeah. I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee.
He's going to help us. That's preserve us, keep us, give us supernatural power prior to the missiles, deliver us, help thee. What else he say?
I will uphold thee.
Uphold thee. That means put that stick in your back, keep you upright, chest out, chin up, bold, confident in him. Go ahead, Malak.
I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Which is Yahweh Shai. He uphold us through Yahweh Shai. Who's Yahweh Shai? Yahweh's champion. Our big brother, almighty Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 11, behold,
see.
All they that were incensed, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
That's that out of order family member, backslider, Esau Edom, black white supremacists, prosperity gospel lovers. All they that are incensed against us shall be shamed in these last days when Esau Edom come down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. When they come with the no jab, no job, medical martial law, civil unrest, purge, when the missiles fly, y'all gonna be ashamed. Go ahead, Malak.
They shall be as nothing.
Woo! They shall be as nothing. You're not nothing now, Christian. Backslider. American nigga, woman, Keisha, Jake E, Jake, beta males. You're nothing now. How much more then? Other nations, you're nothing now. Go ahead, Malak.
And they that strive with thee shall perish.
That's right. You want to go against the men, the elect men, the prophets? What it say? You will die, you will perish. Point blank, period. Nothing personal, just business. You play with fire, you get burnt. Unbelievers will die. Go ahead, Malak. Other nations as well.
It's verse 12. Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them.
We're not going to find you unbelievers. You Christians, you scoffers, you haters. Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bay, we ain't going to find you when shit get tight. Because you're going to be scared or dead. Because you're an unbeliever. You're a backslider. As well as you other nations. Go ahead, Malak.
Come on, this is back at 12. Even them that contended with thee.
Right. I just named them. Go ahead.
They that war against thee shall be as nothing.
Well, as nothing. Y'all not nothing. I just say y'all ain't shit now. Unbeliever, scoffer, Christian, other nations, you ain't nothing now. Go ahead, Malak.
And as a thing of naught.
As of a thing of not, nothing.
Didn't even exist.
Go like as if you didn't exist. Read verse 13. Isaiah 41 and 13.
Right. Isaiah 41 and 13. For I am the Lord, thy power will hold thy right hand.
That's right.
Saying unto thee,
hold my right hand. Lift me up, uphold me. We're about to show these last days.
Fear not.
Fear not.
I will help thee.
No worries, no fear here.
Verse 14.
I will help thee. We need help. Go ahead, Malak.
Oh, that's verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob.
We're a worm because we're weak. We don't have no army, drones, missiles, navy. We're spiritual men. We're not carnal men. We're Jacob, Yaquah. Go ahead, Malak. Plain men, dwelling in tents. Esau was a carnal man in the field.
And ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord. And thy redeemer.
He's our redeemer. Our redeemer lives. His name is Yahushua. He's going to purchase us back. Redemption, redeeming is a financial term. He's going to redeem us, buy us back out the pawn shop.
The Holy One of Israel.
The Holy One of Israel, Yahweh. And it said Yahushua. That was Isaiah 41, 8 through 14. Let's go to Hosea chapter 1. Hosea 1, let me get it. Where you at, Hosea? Where you at? Hosea 1. Let me see where I want to start. Bear with me. Hosea 1. Start at verse 7.
It's Hosea 1 and 7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Jacob.
Right. Mercy.
Not Jacob, but Judah.
He will have mercy on the house of Judah. Pitifulness, grace, compassion upon Judah, which is short. That's what they were. Jew. Jew is short for Judah, not Jerusalem. All of Judah, the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
Come on. And will save them by the Lord thy power.
Their power. He's going to save us, Judah, all of Israel, the Israelites, by the power of Yahweh. Our power, Yahweh. Go ahead, Malak.
and will save them,
It will not.
and will not, Salakia, and will not save them by bow,
Woo! Not
nor,
by bow. It ain't gonna be carnal. Go ahead.
nor by sword,
Right,
nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen.
right. Verse 8, Hosea 1 and 8.
Now when she had weaned, no, what is this?
Lord me.
Laura me, she conceived and bare a son.
Keep going.
Then said Yahweh, call his name Lomi,
Yeah, Lord me.
Loami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power.
Keep going. Verse 10.
Verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Right. That's all we are. We're like the sand of the sea. Multiply. Like baby kids. We don't die, we multiply. See, we were not his people at one point. But we're back. That's what this is about. Go ahead, Malak.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Right.
And it shall come to pass
That's a prophecy. It shall come to pass.
that the place where that in the place where it is said unto them, ye are not my people.
Here in America, it was said, you are not my people. Your name is Tobet Kuta Kinte. Your name is Tobet Kuta Kinte. Got Christians speaking in tongues. We speak Hebrew. You're mimicking Hebrew in the place where they say you are not my people. America with a triple K. Go ahead, Balak.
There shall be said
it shall be said
unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Right. Goddamn fly, man. Damn demon. Let me light this incense. Goddamn demon. I'm gonna wait. Maybe it'll leave. Read that again, Malak. That second half. Hosea 1 and 10. Second half.
And it shall come to pass that in that place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Right. Here in America.
There shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
We're back. That's at Ezekiel 38, 37 and 38. Good, Malak. You want a light one?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you brought one? Okay, come. You can put it on the ground so you ain't got to burn yourself. Just light it on the ground. Let it be in. Watch that torch will burn you, bro. We're gonna light some Palo Santo real quick. Get rid of these damn flies, Lord willing. Give it a good burn. Give it a good one. That'll go for a minute. The water. Verse 11. Hosea 1, verse 11.
Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
And we're coming together now, all 12 tribes.
And appoint themselves one head.
Right. Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Malak.
And they shall come up out of the land.
Right. Delivered out of World War III, out of America. That's the land where it says they are not my people. Where he has said you are my people. It's going to be a bigger deliverance in America, Babylon the Great, than any other place on planet Earth. Go ahead, Malak.
For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Right. Great shall be that day when Yahweh shall deliver the elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Lord willing, we're part of that number out of America with a triple K into what the world calls a UFO, a chariot. That was Hosea 1, 8 through 11. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. Let me get it. Let's see where I'm going to start slocking. First Corinthians 4, right to the point. Start at verse 11, Malak, through 13. 1 Corinthians 4, verse 11.
Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst and are naked.
Right, in this world, under Esau Edom. We hunger, we're thirst, and we're naked under Esau Edom rulership. Go ahead, Malak.
And are buffeted.
Right.
And have no certain dwelling place.
Right. That's why where it says we have no continuing city.
I think that's in Hebrews, I think.
Right. And we seek one to come. I believe it's Hebrews, yeah. But we seek one to come. Read that again, Malak, verse 11. 1 Corinthians 4, verse 11.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 11. Even until this present hour.
Until this present hour.
We both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted. Like
we're trapped. Can't live like we want to live. Esau Edom has ruined the human experience. Go ahead, Malak.
And have no certain dwelling place.
Right.
It's verse 12.
I mean, homelessness everywhere. Pressure on you everywhere. Go ahead, Malak.
It's verse 12. And labor, working with our hands. Our own hands. Being reviled. We bless being persecuted.
That's right. We bless being persecuted. That means we what it say? We have joy in our affliction.
In our infirmities.
We count it all joy when we fall into divers temptations, tests, and trials. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Go ahead, Malak.
We suffer it. Verse 13. Being defamed.
We used to be the bomb diggity. Now we're defamed. We should be famous. Now we're infamous. Go ahead, Malak.
We entreat. We are made as filth of the earth.
Right. That's how he treat us. Shoot us down like a dog. First one hired, last one fired. No.
Last one hired, first one fired.
Yeah. Last one hired, first one fired. Defamed. Go ahead, Malak.
And are the offscouring of all things unto this day.
But y'all Christians don't believe that. Oh, brother, it's about prosperity, brother. We'll be all right, brother. Esau, he don't care about you, Jake, Eve, Keisha. Don't give a shit about you. Neither do Pastor Pervert. Because he's a goddamn devil, 501c3 contract coward. That was 1 Corinthians 4, 11 through 13. Let's go to I think I'm gonna close. No. Yeah, Luke 12. The book of Luke 12. Oh, okay. Okay. Luke 12. Start at verse 42. Luke 12. We're going to start at verse 42.
That's Luke 12 and 42. And the Lord said, who then is the faithful and the wise steward?
He's looking around. Who's the faithful and wise steward? What is a steward? A manager. Go ahead, Malak.
Whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household.
Right.
to give them their portion of meat in due season.
Right. Keep going.
This is verse 43. Blessed is the servant
Blessed is that servant. Keep going.
whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
That's right. When the Lord Yahweh Shemashai crack these clouds, he want to see us ministering, being stewards, fishers of men in these last days, dying daily, calling on the name of Yahweh Shemashai, clean, pure, sanctified, holy. Go ahead, Malak.
It's 44. Of a truth, I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath.
Lord willing, we're part of that number. He'll make us a ruler over all that we have. Go ahead, Malak.
This is 45. But if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming.
Right. And that's how you Christians feel. You Christians believe that Yahweh, he's delaying his coming. Where is he at? That's how y'all think. Christians, backsliders, wannabes, out of order family member Esau Edom. Read that again, Malak.
This is Luke 12 and 45. But and if that servant says in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming.
And that's how y'all act and talk. The way y'all live. You believe the Most High is delaying his coming. But we see chariots every day. He ain't delaying his coming. He's on his way. He's en route. That's why we have long suffering, which is patience. Not patience waiting for a bus, waiting for an elevator, long suffering. Because he's on his way. We got next. Go ahead, Malak.
And shall begin to beat the men servants and maids and eat and drink and to be drunken.
Right. Start living all crazy. 1 minute you was good. Oh man, Yahweh Shai ain't coming, man. Let me chase these women. Let me smoke this weed. Let me commit adultery. Let me call on Caesar Borgia for a minute. Let me do a little witchcraft. Let me eat some pork. Go ahead, Malak.
It's verse 46. Look, it's Luke 12 and 46. The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him.
Right. You're going to catch your ass slipping. Jakey, backslider, Christian. He going to catch your ass slipping. Go ahead, Malak.
And at an hour when he is not aware.
Right. When those missiles fly. When that purge kick in. When that no jab, no job kick in. When that civil unrest start.
And will cut him in sunder.
That means you're going to die. Unbeliever. You're not a steward. You're double-minded. You're back and forth. Go ahead, Malak.
And will appoint him his portion.
And will appoint.
And will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
He's gonna appoint you your portion with the unbelievers. That's death. Unbelievers gonna die. All right, brother. Unbelievers are gonna die. He's gonna appoint your portion with the unbelieving Christians and the Edomites and the other nations, which is death. Where you at, Malak?
We're on 47. This is Luke 12 and 47. And that servant which knew his Lord wills.
And that servant which knew his Lord's will. We know Yahweh's will to be fishers of men, to die daily, to live right, to exercise our righteousness to the best of our ability. Keep the high holy days. Rule and reign in righteousness our home. Wear our beard if we can rock one. We know his will.
And prepare not himself.
You're not preparing yourself. You know the will, but you're not preparing yourself. What type of shit is that? You know how Esau Edom roll. You know how Jake Eve roll. Christianity roll. You're not preparing yourself though.
Neither did according to his will.
Didn't do what he's supposed to do. You know what the Most High said. Die daily. Read like a madman. Study like a madman. Hit the block. Get in line. Get in order. Honor the men. Love your neighbor, your fellow brothers. Prophesy the downfall of America. usher in the coming of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Malak.
Shall be beaten with many stripes.
You're going to be beaten with many stripes because you didn't do the will. You know, you didn't prepare yourself. You don't read like you should. You eat bullshit. You call us Caesar Bourget. But you know the will of the Most High, but don't do it. Therefore, you must die the death of the unbeliever. Go ahead, Malak.
This verse is Luke 12 and 48. But he that knew not.
Right. So this person knew not the will. Two different people now. This person knew not the will. Go ahead. Of the Lord Yahweh.
And did commit things worthy of stripes.
He was doing wicked shit. Eating wrong, living wrong, calling on the wrong name. But remember, he did not know the will of Yahweh. Go ahead.
Shall be beaten with few stripes.
With a fewer stripes. He gonna get his ass whooped and beaten, but he ain't gonna die such a bad death as you Christians will. And he's telling them the other nations. Go ahead, Malak.
For unto whomsoever which is given.
Right, all this wisdom and power and knowledge.
Of him shall be much required.
Right, I've accepted that. He gave me this power. He wants me to use it for him. It's not my power he gave me. It's his power. I'm a borrower of his power. A steward of his power. That was Luke 12, 42 to 48. Oh, you want to keep going? Let's get that other part is hot too. Verse 49. Luke 12, 49.
We finished
48?
48.
Oh, okay.
Come on. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more.
That's right.
And it was Luke 12, 49. I am come to send fire on earth.
Point blank period. Fire is ICBM thermonuclear fire. Beacon of destruction. Isaiah 14, 23. Isaiah 54, 17. Fire. 2 Peter 3. Fire. Go ahead, Malak.
And what will I if it be already kindled?
The kindling is the purge, the civil unrest, the manufactured famine, no jab, no job. That's the kindling of that. It's already going to be kindled, ready to go. Kindling starts the fire. You before you can light a big log, you got to light little logs to light the big log. The little log is the kindling. The world going to be the kindle for the big fire, the missiles. Go ahead, Malak.
But I have a baptism to be baptized with.
Right. He got things to do. He got to baptize this world in fire. Go ahead.
And how am I straightened till it be accomplished?
He's not going to be satisfied until he accomplished that. Until these missiles fly, Yahweh Shai not going to be happy, man. Until Esau Edom is taken out of power, and you unbelieving niggas and scoffers and haters and Christians is taken out of power, he ain't going to be happy. Go ahead.
This 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth.
Right. That's what you think, Christian. Hello, world. That's how you think he's going to come. Hello, world. That ain't how he coming. Go ahead, Malak.
I tell you nay.
I tell you no.
But rather division.
Division. About to shake this shit up. It's going to be a lot of misunderstandings going on. Go ahead, Malak. A lot of furniture clearing.
So, this 52. For henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3.
And that happened during COVID. The C-19. Families was divided. Some took the Pokemon, some didn't. Go ahead, Malak.
It was kind of happening all over again with this election.
Even Khan.
So,
as well as, what was that movie, Civil War?
Yeah.
When the guy said, I'm an American. And the old boy said, what kind of American? So it's going to be, the American spirit is going to be divided. A lot of misunderstanding, a lot of furniture clearing. Go ahead, Malak.
But this 53. The father shall be against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. It's 40. This 54.
No, that's it. We're going to start
Okay.
right there. So that was Luke 12, 42 through 53. Beautiful. Galatians 4, Malak. Galatians 4. Right to the point, Malak. Verse 16.
Galatians 4:16. I am therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth.
That's right. You don't like us because we tell you the truth. You Christians, you other nations, Esau Edom, you backsliders, you want to be, you prosperity gospel lovers, you hate us because we tell you the truth. That was Galatians 4:16. Let's go to John 15. John 15.
I got John 15.
Start at John 15, start at verse 14, Malak.
This is John 15 and 14. Ye are my friends.
These are the words of Yahushua. Ye are my, Yahushua said, the elect men, the 1/3. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. We are his friends. The homie from Wyoming. Go ahead, Malak.
If ye do whatever I command you.
If you do whatsoever I command you, go ahead. If was a fifth, we all be drunk. If my auntie was a man, she'd be my uncle. If the bear wouldn't have stopped to take a shit, he would have caught the rabbit. If you keep my commandment, you are my friends if you keep my command.
It's 15. Henceforth,
From here on out,
I call you not servants.
Okay, we're not gonna be servants no more. Go ahead.
For the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Right, a servant in the house, the owner of the house, the boss, don't tell the servant what he's doing about his business transactions and stuff. Go ahead, Malak.
But I have called you friends.
Now we're his friend. We've upgraded from a servant to a friend. Go ahead, Malak.
For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
Right, he told us everything we needed to know. What the Father told him to tell us. He didn't hold nothing back. He gave us all the answers to the test. He lived a life. He was an example, a trailblazer. That's why we go through Yahushua to get to the Father. He's the prototype, trailblazer, the example.
Connor 16. Ye have not chosen me.
Right. We did not choose Yahushua. Who are we? We're just a worm Jacob, a servant, a man. We didn't serve him. We didn't choose him. Go ahead, Malak.
16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
The water for choosing us. The hopeful elect men in the 1/3. Lord William reported that number. He chose us to be the best of the best in these last days, to go against Esau Edom and the other nations, and to cuss out you Christians and you backsliders. Go ahead, Malak.
And ordain you.
Right, ordained. Gave us an order, a commandment.
That ye shall go and bring forth fruit.
Right, hit the highways and byways. Read, be seen, do sit downs. Go ahead, Malak.
And that your fruit shall remain.
Lord willing. Go ahead, Malak.
That whatsoever ye ask of the Father in my name.
Right, in the name of Yahushua, take Esau Edom out of power. Take Esau Edom out of power, Baba Kashar. That's what we're asking for. Send them missiles. That's what we're asking for. Give us our new kingdom, our new body. That's what we're asking for. Go ahead.
He may give it you.
Say it again, read that again.
He may give it you.
That's right. He's going to give us what we ask for. It's coming. We can feel it. Our prayers are being answered. America's falling apart. Esau's scrambling. You Christians are through. Go ahead, Malak.
This is 17. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
Love the Israelites, the fellow brethren. Go ahead, Malak.
18. If the world hate you,
And the world hates us. They hate us. They don't, oh, you speaking carnal, brother. You need to calm. No, this is the truth. This is what Yahweh Shah taught, how he taught. All the prophets taught this way. Noah, Elijah, Moses, Yahweh Shah, the big prophets. That's how they did it. Go ahead, Malak. And the world hated them. But the world loved, go ahead, Malak. Go ahead. If the world hates you.
If the world hate you, ye know that it hate me before it hate you. It
Right.
hated you.
Exactly. Keep going. Here's my point. Check this out.
This is 19. If ye were of the world would love its own.
Pastor Pervert Bishop Bacon is of the world. Everybody love Pastor. Everybody love Esau. Because they're of the world. That's how you know they're not prophets. Everybody love them. The prophets was hated. The real men are hated.
Real men don't get respect until after they die.
That's right. Read that again, Malak.
Come on. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world,
Right.
therefore the world hateth you.
Point blank, period. Verse 20.
Verse 20. Remember.
Go ahead.
Remember the word that I said unto you.
Right.
The servant is not greater than his master.
If Yahweh Shah was hated, scoffed, spit on, disrespected, how much more us the servant? The servant is not greater than the master, Yahweh Shah.
I meant to say Lord. It says Lord. Salah.
Go ahead.
If they have persecuted me,
And they did persecute Yahweh Shah.
they will also persecute you.
It is what it is.
If they have kept my if they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours as yours also.
Right. Keep going.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
Really? Okay, it is what it is. Go ahead.
Because they know not him that sent me.
They don't know Yahweh. Allah shot ya. Yahweh.
It's 22.
You know what? Yeah, go to, yeah, we can go to 23.
It's 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now.
Right. If I would not have come, read that again, Malak.
If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
Right. So it's like you know, how do you know you're going too fast? They gotta put a speed limit. So if Yahweh Shah wouldn't have put a speed limit, we wouldn't know we're going too fast. So he came. He said, if I wouldn't have came, they would not have sinned. Go ahead, Malak.
But now they have no cloak for their sin.
Why? Because he came. The speed limit is up. There's no excuse for you to be speeding anymore. He put the sign up. He came. He was persecuted. He said, everything my father told me, I have given to you. There's no more excuse for your sins. Keisha, Jake, Christian. Go ahead, Malak.
It's 23. He that hateth me, hateth my Father also.
Point blank, period. Keep going. We're going to read that out.
24. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did.
You can only imagine what he did. Miracles after miracles after miracles.
They had not sinned.
Right.
But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father.
My goodness, damn. You niggas put You niggas put Yahweh Shah on the cross. Not just the Edomites. You niggas did too. Go ahead, Malak. Where you at?
This 25.
Where you at, though? Chapter?
This is John 15 and 25.
Go ahead.
But this cometh pass,
right, prophecy,
that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law.
Right.
They hated me without a cause.
No reason to hate Yahweh Shah. Just like you have no reason to hate the prophets on the block now. The men of great mills in the middle of like doctrine. You don't have no reason to hate us now. Go ahead, Malak.
26. But when the Comforter is come,
that's the Holy Spirit, the Harakah Quadash,
whom I will send unto you from the Father.
Okay. Woo.
Even the Spirit of truth.
That's the Spirit of truth. The Holy Spirit, the Harakah Quadash,
which shall proceedeth from the Father.
Right. The Holy Spirit came from the Father.
He shall testify for me.
Right.
Testify of me.
The Spirit is testifying. The Holy Spirit is testifying of Yahweh Shah. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 27. And ye shall, and ye also shall bear witness.
We're bearing witness as well. The Spirit is testifying as well as we men, the elect men, the hopeful men, the 1/3 men, women, and children. We're testifying. We're bearing witness of Yahweh Shah.
Because ye have been with me from the beginning.
Point blank, period. The elect men, the Elohims, 144K men. That was John 15, 16 through 27. Beautiful. A few more and we out. 2 Corinthians 12. 2 Corinthians 12. Start at verse. Start at verse 1 from the top. We're going to go all the way to verse 10, Malak.
This 2 Corinthians 12 and 1. It is not expedient for me to doubtless. Let me get this right.
To glory.
It is not expedient for me to doubtless to glory. I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord.
Right. This is Paul talking about the day Yahweh Shah left. Go ahead, Malak.
That's verse 2. I knew a man in Hamashiach above 14 years ago.
Right.
Rather in body I cannot tell.
Right.
Or rather out of the body I cannot tell. Yahweh knoweth. Such in one caught up to the third heaven.
Right. So he can't explain how he knew a man. Was he a man? He don't know what he was. Because he was special. He saw him get taken to the third heaven. Go ahead, Malak. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 3.
I knew such a man.
I knew such a man. Back to that. He's re-emphasizing that point.
Whether in body or out of the body.
He couldn't tell. Yahweh Shah was special, man. He was a man, but he was also an angel. He was a man, but he was also an angel. Go ahead, Malak.
I cannot tell. God knoweth.
That's it. Only Yahweh knew about his son. Go ahead.
How that he was caught up into paradise.
Into the heavens via a chariot, which the world called a UFO. A cloud took him up.
And heard unspeakable words.
You can only imagine the Hebrew that was spoken. Go ahead.
Which it is not lawful for man to utter.
Right.
5. This is verse 5. Of such and one will I glory,
Yahweh Shai.
yet of myself I will not glory.
No, I'm not going to glory in me. I'm going to glory in Yahweh Shai. That man I saw get taken up into a cloud into paradise.
But in mine infirmities,
Right. But he's going to glory in his infirmities. Because he's not Yahweh Shai. The servant is not better than the master. Go ahead.
for though I would desire to glory.
Right. I would like to brag that I saw Yahweh Shai. I knew him. Go ahead.
I shall not be a fool,
No, I'm not going to do that.
for I will say the truth.
The truth.
But now I forbear. For now I forbear, lest any man shall think of me above that which he seeth me to
Right.
be.
So I'm not going to brag or boast, and I don't want you to put me on a pedestal like Pastor Pervert does. He brags about his money and what he got and how wise he is. Paul said, no, I'm not going to do that. Don't put me on a pedestal. Go ahead.
Or that he heareth of me. This is verse 7. Lest I shall be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation.
He don't want to be exalted above that, which he is. Go ahead.
There was given to me a thorn in the flesh.
Right. Infirmities, circumstances, situations. And we're dealing with a thorn in the flesh. The American nigger woman's a thorn. Esau Edom is a thorn. America with a triple K is a thorn. High gas prices, high food prices, seedless fruit, lab-grown meat, concrete, chemtrails is a thorn in our side, in our flesh. Go ahead, Malak.
The messenger of Satan to buffet
Esau Edom is a messenger of Satan, buffeting us, cornering us with his lifestyle, his rules and regulations and laws.
Lest I shall be exalted above measure.
Go ahead.
For this thing I besought the Lord thrice.
I begged Yahweh 3 times to take this thorn out of my side. Go ahead, Malak.
That it may be depart, that it might depart from me.
Right.
And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
His grace, his pitifulness, his compassion is enough for you. Go ahead, Malak.
For my strength is made perfect in weakness.
Woo! Our strength is made perfect in our weakness because we lean on him, depend on him, look to the hills from where our strength comes. Go ahead, Malak.
Most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my infirmities.
Right. I'd rather do this.
That the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me.
That's the only way you're going to be able to glory in your infirmities if you accept that Yahweh Shai is in you. He had to go through it. I got to go through it. Just like in the book of Acts, when they got beaten for Yahweh Shai. They got beat. They got their ass whooped. And they was happy about it. Because they said, man, we got our ass whooped for Yahweh Shai. Man, we suffer for Yahweh Shai. Say. Go ahead, Malak.
Verse 10. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities.
Can you do that, Christian? Can you take pleasure in infirmities? You can't do it because you're weak. You believe in prosperity. You believe the devil is a lie. No, he's not. He's the son of the Most High on the left-hand side. He's not a lie. He's a messenger of the Most High on the left-hand side.
In reproaches, and necessities, and persecution, and distresses of Hamashiach's sake, for when I am weak, then I am strong.
Point blank period. These last days. I think 2 more and we out. That was 2 Corinthians. All right, let's go to Revelations 21. And then we got one more after that. Revelations 21. From the top.
It's Revelation 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Right. He saw John on the island of Patmos saw a new heaven and a new earth. chariots coming down, the men coming down, the angels. Go ahead, Malak.
And there was no more sea.
Sea is the people. Go ahead, Malak.
And
Because the missiles got them. 2nd Ezra 13.
And I John saw the city, the holy city,
The men,
the new Jerusalem coming down from Yahweh out of heaven,
that's right, the angels with Yahweh Shah. That's the New Jerusalem. Go ahead, Malak.
prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Woo, we're going to be on point. Lord willing, we're part of that number. New body, new mind, new fresh. Woo, man. Back to our original state. Go ahead, Malak.
Come on. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying,
In Hebrew,
behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men.
point blank, period. The tabernacle of the Most High Yahweh is with men. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. Go ahead, Malak.
And
The elect men.
and he will dwell with them,
Right,
and they shall be his people,
right.
and power himself shall be with them and be their power.
In the new kingdom. Go ahead, Malak.
And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears.
Wait, verse 4.
This is verse 4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears.
Looking forward to all tears. I was sad earlier today. Go ahead, Malak.
From their Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death.
No more death. Looking forward to no more dying. These weak ass bodies and shit under Esau Edom's pressure and bad decisions.
Nor sorrow, nor crying.
Sorrow means loss. No more losing things and people and dogs and keys and houses and shit and money.
Neither shall there be any more pain.
No more crying, nor crying. Neither shall there be any more pain. Go ahead, Malak.
For the former things are passed away.
That's right.
And he that, this is verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said,
Yahweh.
behold, I make all things new.
Looking forward to Yahweh making all things new.
And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful.
Faithful and true. Keep going.
And he said unto me, it is done.
It is done. Esau Edom's out of power. Y'all got your body back. We're in a new kingdom. He's our light. It is done. Go ahead.
I am Alpha and Omega,
The beginning and the end.
the beginning and end. And I will give unto him that is a thirst of the fountain of water of life freely.
In the new kingdom. That's the new kingdom. Go ahead, Malak.
This verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
That's what we must do to get the new kingdom, to be part of that number. You got to inherit. No, it says, he that overcometh. You got to overcome Esau Edom, overcome temptation, overcome the purge, medical martial law, no jab, no job. You got to overcome the missiles coming. Go ahead.
And I will be his power, and he shall be my son. Verse 8. But the fearful,
not those that overcome, but the fearful, you Christians, Esau Edom, the other nations. Go ahead.
and unbelieving,
You unbelievers.
and abominable. Is that?
Yeah, abominable.
And the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and adulterers, and all liars shall all have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone.
That's America with a triple K via the ICBM thermonuclear missile fire,
which is the second death.
which is the second death. The first death was the flood. Last but not least, Revelations 3 and 10. And we out.
This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
This is why, because you have kept the word of my patience. We just read, he that overcome shall inherit all things. Because you have kept the word of my patience in these last days.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I will also keep thee. If we do our part by keeping the word, He's going to do his part by keeping us from the hour of temptation that what?
which shall come upon all the world.
That's going to come on all the world. So that means over in the Philippines and Alaska and the mountains and the caves, everybody's going to be tested. You can't run from the temptation. Go ahead, Malak.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
To try them, to test your faith, to try you that dwell upon the earth. And we all dwell upon the earth, human beings. This is Brother Kawas Malak.
Inshallah.
Another quick lesson. Hope the lesson was edifying to the point. Friday Night Live camp. Y'all don't know. Barakati Yahweh. Barakati Yahweh Shai. Barakati Yahweh. Barakati Yahweh Shai. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem. Rakat. Badash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught us this truth that ruled well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful 144,000 elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. To the new, and to the few brothers, sisters, listen to me in this truth. To you I say Shalom, above, GTA. Thank you for listening. I want everyone on the comment board. To the next one, Shalom. I feel you, bro. What's up, Kenyatta? I cried today. Also, I needed that scripture. You're welcome, princess. Yahbashim Shabrakatan to you and your household. Shalom.